What is Sans? What is Sans's time machine? Why can Sans teleport? Why does Sans bleed? Well, all of these questions can be answered with a single word. Introducing wormhole. The word is wormhole, by the way, not introducing. Now, nobody has taken a scientific way to explain all of these, but I'm here. I personally don't think Sans's magic includes teleporting and time traveling. His magic is to be able to manipulate gravity. What does this have to do with wormhole? I discovered that Sans pretty much works the same as a wormhole. A wormhole is like a black hole in the universe, allowing travel in between two parts in the universe faster at the speed of light, and even two different time. Get it? It's just like teleportation if we're talking about short distance. Now, scientists haven't found wormhole yet, but we'll put that aside since we're talking about Undertale. I will assume Gaster and Sans have the technology to research on wormholes. The biggest problem for wormholes is that the middle bridge between the two entrances will break apart due to the massive gravity. Therefore, if you want to teleport, you've gotta stop gravity from pinching wormhole closed and cutting that bridge. Does that mean I have to learn how to manipulate gravity to do so? Oh wait! Sans knows how to do that. In fact, both Sans and his brother Papyrus can do so. However, my guess is that Sans was the only one who's especially trained both physically and intellectually to develop his power to teleport and even time travel, as he mentions in his fight. One reason is that Sans is way smarter than Papyrus. Another is that this experiment was done probably back when Gaster exists. Sans was an intelligent teenager and Papyrus was still a young toddler. Therefore, it makes lots of sense that Gaster took the experiment on Sans. He can even find some quantum physics books in his house, and the whole wormhole study does relate to quantum realm, like quantum fluctuations, or whatever it is. So Sans is basically a living wormhole, since he is born as a skeleton, which allows him to control gravity. Later on, with the assist of his experiments and training, makes him able to teleport safely. I have another explanation, though I don't really prefer this thinking. To hold the wormhole open, instead of manipulating gravitational waves, we can put something with negative mass in the middle, repulsing the gravity to keep the holes open. That thing is called an exotic
butters.
No, it's an exotic matter. Matter, okay? Shut up, circus baby. Either Sans and Gasters have this object to experiment on teleporting, or Sans can teleport himself because he controls gravity. So now we know why Sans can teleport and travel through time. But where does Sans come from? Another timeline? Another world? I really like the inference that Sans came from Deltarune. Why did he leave Deltarune? I'm not gonna talk about this in this video, but I want to focus on the point that he came from Deltarune since this is linked to our last question. Why does Sans bleed? Now, it is mentioned that everyone in Deltarune bleeds. Problem solved. But wait, even if monsters in Undertale do bleed, Sans is a skeleton. He's made with nothing but bones. I have a guess here. Sans is not entirely made with bones. First, there is actually a liquid inside the bones, which is
cerebrospinal.
Yeah. But that's not blood. Well, don't worry. Second guess. Biologically, bones are still surrounded by blood vessels. There could be blood vessels on Sans's body. I mean, we've never seen Sans shirtless in Undertale before, right? Well, I really want to see it. Which brings us to my third guess. Sans has lungs. That's right. If you look at him in his fight, he breathes. Biologically, individual can't breathe without lungs. In a genocide run, Sans has blood on his chest. Those are not ketchup, since it also coughs blood, which is a result of lungs or other organs being damaged seriously. If Sans really has lungs, I am confident to say that Low's blood comes from his lungs, not stomach. Because sometimes says that Papyrus doesn't have stomach. Whoa. Obviously, considering Sans being Paparazzi's brother, I believe they share the same biological features. There, I've answered some of the most mysterious questions about Sans by science. Of course, those are my opinions. If you have other thoughts, you can let me know in the comments. You can check out my playthroughs. Hit the subscribe button so I can catch up with you again.
Ah, Sans, you're so cute.